joined here on another edition of Coffee with the Crew by Loeden Schaufler, your newest Crusader, or certainly one of them. And Loeden, your 20-year-old season, my friend, is it's sort of been all over the map. But you were not with the Crusaders to begin the 2020-2021 campaign. After that long layoff of the AJHL season, you do come down from the WHL ranks and you land in Sherwood Park. So maybe just start by telling us sort of how that all came to fruition, how you ended up being a Crusader.
I think I was just looking somewhere to start, like a league that's going to start playing, and saw that the AJHL is going to start up, and kind of got in contact with Sherwood Park and Kyle Chase, and came together really quick, and started quarantining and got to Sherwood Park for another 7 days of quarantining. So it's been good.
Can you sort of just take us into your last, say, 6 months and trying to stay in shape and, trying to find ice time to keep the legs fresh and that sort of thing, and not knowing, I guess, at some point where you even going to be playing? I mean, just what was that stretch between the start of, I guess, let's rewind to the fall and then ahead to now? What has this whole experience been like for you, especially in your 20-year-old junior season?
Yeah, I think once the summer was done, I think I trained pretty hard all through the summer, and nothing ended up starting up. So you just gotta stay optimistic and keep training, I guess. And I mean, even if you're not playing, you gotta train and stay healthy. And so I did that, and just kind of stayed optimistic, and glad that we get to play now.
You spent some time last year with the Spruce Grove Saints, and you sort of crossed enemy territories or over to the Crusaders. Has the dressing room ribbed you a little bit about that or anything along those lines?
I haven't heard too much. I know there's a big rivalry between Crusaders and Saints, and I've been a part of those games, and they're fun. But I guess it'll be a lot different being on this side, and hopefully we get to play Spruce Grove this year.
Now, you came down after a stint with the WHL's Edmonton Oil Kings, and they're having an awful lot of success again this year. They did last year. Maybe just a thought from you on I know Brad Lauer's the head coach there, and what you saw out of even their practice habits, the way that they play. I mean, just what describe what it was like being a member of that organization.
I think it's just such a well-known organization, and just the guys that they have there, just elite players. And I know like they're doing so well this year, they're just another year older, and the guys that they have there, it's great. It's first-class place.
For yourself personally, are there any habits that you picked up from your time there in terms of, on ice or off ice training, anything like that, real WHL stuff that you've even maybe been able to, pass along or would to an AJHL player, that sort of thing?
Yeah, I think you can learn so much from so many guys and the good players that you play with. And I mean, playing there, learning to play like a pro is huge, and being able to deal with all the extra stuff comes playing in Rogers Place and that. So just to pass down my experience and what I've got and what I've taken from the guys that I've played with.
Do you think that that's one of the major differences, obviously, with a WHL club versus a junior A club? It just, maybe more of that pro vibe in terms of even the venue or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's a lot similar, though. It's still junior hockey, and you're still kids. So I don't know if there's too much difference. I mean, playing in places like Rogers Place and that is a little different, but I mean, the hockey's still good, and it's been good.
So you've had 3 weekends worth of games against Bonnyville now. What have you learned about this team? I know you picked up a couple of assists. You guys are riding a 3-game win streak right now. Maybe a comment on the format, first of all, and sort of how you guys are handling playing the same team over and over again.
Yeah, I think it's tough playing a team 8 times in a row. I mean, it brings up the battle level, but yeah, Bonnyville, they play really hard, and we know that they're going to play hard every night, and it's a good test for us. So yeah, it's good. It gives a little bit of a playoff feel, so it's been good so far.
I was talking to Adam Mana last night, and he was talking about the grueling sort of road schedule that you're getting with this home and home set on each and every weekend. Do you find that it's a little bit taxing having, you're driving up to Bonnyville every single weekend? It's probably close to a 3-hour trip. Then you got to turn around after the game, do the same thing. So what has that been like on the body?
Yeah, I think it's tough, especially playing the same team every weekend. But I think you just got to take care of yourself as much as you can, and throughout the week, just prepare yourself for Friday, Saturday, and it's kind of an interesting schedule.
So we know we had the COVID scare. Moving forward here, how are you finding staying ready? Knowing that, I guess, just how fragile it can be. One false positive test can sort of upset the whole cohort situation. So is that a little extra stress for you guys to deal with, or are you able to focus mostly on just the on ice stuff?
I think you just got to focus on what you can control. And I know everybody just wants to play. So I don't think anybody's too upset about, I know we're going to get these games in. So like, as long as it takes, yeah, everybody just wants to play. And I think that's what everybody worries about. So just focus on what you can control.
What we'll leave you with this now that you've had a chance to be around this team and be out on the ice for a few weekends worth of games. What is integral to the success of Crusaders hockey with the group that you guys have in that room right now? And what do you see as the keys to success for this team?
I think we're pretty skilled. We're pretty young. I guess we lack a little bit of experience, but I think we're just hungry, and it helps with lots of the younger guys proving their spot every night. And I think, yeah, we just work really hard, and everybody's hungry every night to stay in the lineup. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far.
Well, Loeden, I appreciate you lending us some time here. You're looking great on the back end, and I look forward to seeing you out on the ice once again.
Thanks.